2022 Bentley GTC Mulliner on Anrky wheels.
I got my shirt on because F1 is starting up. I'm very excited for that. I'll be at the F1 race. Make sure you give me a call if you're down here in Miami. But before then, I just wanted to go over this Bentley Continental Convertible, or GTC, Continental GT, Convertible, GTC. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color combination. I am a huge fan of red tops on a black car. I'm gonna have one before my life ends, believe me. But with the interior in red as well, that's the true party trick of this car. Luxury all over. You've got chrome grille in the front. You've got these super cool headlights here, the ring around it. I'll put the top down so you guys can see the interior. This car is absolutely stunning. A lot of flake in the black under the Miami sun. So truly, truly spectacular looking car, and extremely fast as well. I believe this has a V8 twin turbo if I'm not mistaken, and it also has an option for a W12, which this one doesn't have, and I know that for a fact because when I did some rolling shots yesterday, anytime I floored it, I could hear the whooshes and the sounds of the turbo. So I did want to talk about the wheels, of course. We're WheelsBoutique, so that's what we're known for. The fitment on this is going to be a 22 by 10 in the front and a 22 by 11.5 in the rear. Now those sizes allow you to use the factory tires. So we're continuing on with the theme of the OEM plus look, where the car looks like it came from factory this way. The front tire, I believe, is a 275 35/22, that's correct, and in the rear is going to be a 315 30/22. On this car, we've tried to be able to do 23s on it with a couple of other clients in Europe and here in the States. However, the correct tire sizes just don't exist. You have to be mindful of having a correct tire height and width, of course, so it doesn't rub, and those tires just don't exist. But if they did exist, that would be really cool to have a 23-inch setup, or we work with a client that's okay with the tires being a little bit more narrow than what it comes with from factory. That would be another way to get 23s on this car, but I digress. Going back to these bad boys, this is a two-tone brushed silver with gloss black finish. So the way to achieve that is the wheel comes out of machining. They actually have to tape off a bunch of portions of the wheel to be able to just hand brush portions, which would be the face, and then have the gloss black powder coat on the windows, which is a surface area in between the spokes. The end result, if you look at it, it looks just like a factory wheel almost, but then you notice that the center cap is also a custom Bentley B center cap. So the factory center cap is too large for the small circle of the Anrky wheel, so what we had to do is build a custom center cap with the same B logo. That way we continue on with that theme of it looking like it came from factory. You have the Anrky engraving on the wheel in gloss black. You've got the Bentley big brake calipers. I think when this car came out, it had the record, or close to the record, for just the rotor size. I think it starts with a 4, maybe like 410, 420 millimeters, which is absolutely insane, but it's definitely needed for a car of this size and weight. It has a lot of weight because it's got all the gadgetry and all the luxury items inside. And speaking of the inside, let's just go ahead, let me jump in, let me put the top down so you guys can see the absolutely amazing and immaculate interior and leather on the seats. Pure luxury. So I will get out of the car just because I want to kind of touch on every single thing that I can see and you guys can see through the camera lens. First off, this leather and the diamonds that are stitched all throughout the leather, even on this back pad here, is absolutely stunning. Then you have this aluminum, it seems like, with diamond patterns as well, and you can feel the actual diamonds when you touch it. You've got the Breitling center clock. You've got this very cool concave steering wheel. People think concave for wheels, but this is actually like inset into the wheel. I love the size of the wheel, the red interior, the red leather with the red stitching, and then the black leather on the outside. Mulliner on the headrest embroiled into there. So this car, absolutely stunning. Even let me open this again. Even the covers for the speakers have this super unique design. It is very cool. There's chrome everywhere, high quality materials everywhere you look. And of course the automated seatbelt. So Bentley they thought about everything basically. You've got the huge screen in the center. You've got another screen behind the steering wheel. Again, I think that this absolutely a spectacular look. It looks amazing with the top down. It looks amazing with the top on as well with the red. So I think overall, this car is a very nice Miami car, as we say, but it's very tasteful as well because we want the OEM Plus look. It actually sounds pretty good as well. Marvin and I got in the car yesterday to do some roller shots and I was actually quite impressed. I'm gonna look into a couple of more exhaust options for the client if you want something a little bit crazier, because he does like crazy stuff. Just off angle right here, that's his Aventador air suspension already installed. We're doing a Liberty Walk wide body kit on that. So he's a little bit nutty. This is more of the luxury vehicle. We had lowering links installed. He likes it a little bit lower, but we wanted to make sure that we don't put it too low because these cars are getting smarter and smarter and smarter. Sometimes if you put it too low with the lowering links, it'll throw some codes and kind of push it all the way back up, not to damage the airbags. But we're gonna see what he thinks about the ride height. And if anything, we'll put it a little bit lower. We'll go by little increments of 5 millimeters until the system is okay with it. So overall, again, I'm very, very impressed with the look. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Let us know if you think that it's better off to do an aftermarket wheel set that is more noticeable as an aftermarket, so you roll up to a show and it's more obvious that you went with an aftermarket set, or if you like the OEM Plus look like on this car as well.